Zhengzhou in Henan province is an inland industrial city. It has a population of 10 million. About a third are farmers and their families who have left their rural villages to look for work. It's these migrant farm laborers who have fueled China's economic growth. Ahead of the rest of the nation, Zhengzhou has implemented the new policy targeting these migrant farmers. One of China's largest residential districts for migrant farmers is right in the heart of the city. 800 apartment buildings are jammed into this district, called Qianzhai. Migrant farmers have resided here for the last 20 years. Their numbers have grown over the years, and now 180,000 of them call this place home. They labor for low wages at construction sites and factories, or make their living by running eateries and shops. In the middle of July 2016, city officials made a sudden announcement to the residents of Qianzhai. The plan is to evict the migrant farmers so Qianzhai can be demolished and the area redeveloped. The residents have about a month to move. It was a bolt out of the blue for many of them. City officials send in security officers to start enforcing the order. More than 100 security officers have been mobilized. Walking in groups, they pressure residents to move out quickly. The security officers take bolder action as they work to enforce the edict. They methodically confiscate the equipment and goods the migrant farmers are using for their businesses. In Zhengzhou, already more than 90 residential districts for migrant farmers have disappeared. than 600,000 people have been evicted. Behind this eviction of migrant farmers is China's national project to revitalize the nation's sluggish economy. It's the National New Type Urbanization Plan, launched by President Xi Jinping and his administration in 2014.
发展中西部地区中小城市和小城镇，容纳更多的农民工就近、就业、创业。
Up until now, rural farmers have concentrated in big cities. Under the new urbanization plan, the government is trying to redirect farmers to the small and medium-sized cities. By making 100 million farmers move, the plan is to create new generators of consumption. As a first step, the government is demolishing the migrant farmers' residential districts in the big cities, ostensibly to redevelop the areas. At the same time, it's going to develop smaller designated cities in an effort to attract migrant farmers. Then farmers from nearby villages will be moved to these cities, turning 100 million farmers into urban residents. The idea is these people will find jobs in these smaller cities and their consumption will grow, ramping up domestic demand. This will be replicated throughout the country to spur economic growth. China's goal? To double its GDP by 2020.
只要闯过这个关口，中国经济就一定能够浴火重生，再创辉煌。